So this is my situation. I've been married 3 times, had 3 husbands, they're all dead. I've had 3 long-term lovers. 2 of them are dead, and 1 I think is hiding out in Guatemala. But what do I do now? There have been a lot of other ones in and out of the scene, but this is different. And I decided that, well, let's get back into action again. And I signed up for online dating. And I can say it is not for the faint of heart. The first thing is to put together an attractive profile. And that means finding some pictures, which I did. And then the self-description of the color of the hair and the eyes and the build. And then a long list of the things that are important, and a value system of politics, which is very important to me, and the kinds of things that you like to do, and whether you believe in astrology, and whether you have a religion, all kinds of things like that. What are you looking for in a partner? Well, I'm looking for a sapiosexual, a man who thinks that the sexiest part of a woman is what's between her ears, not what's between her legs. Well, the one thing that is really critical here is age, and I didn't quite know what to do about this, but I made a decision. I'm not going to lie about it. I will tell the truth about my age, and I'll put kind of a disclaimer in there. Low maintenance compensates for high mileage. So I posted this, and there are responses, and some of these guys sound like nice fellas, and we chat back and forth, and maybe we arrange a meeting and see if there's any chemistry. And sometimes there is, and most of the time there's not. I feel sometimes that I'm interviewing a man I don't want to hire for a job that he doesn't want to get. And so I decided then, the whole age thing keeps coming back to bug me. But, the idea is that most guys my age are looking for a woman who is much younger. I mean, years younger, maybe 20 years younger. Look at the Trumps. Melania is 24 years younger than Donald, and nobody bats an eye about this. But when it's the other way around, the eyebrows go up. The Macrons are a different circumstance. As the president of France and his wife Brigitte, she is 24 years older than he is. Doesn't bother the French. They came up for a formula for this age difference a long time ago, and it goes something like this, that a man 25 years older, no, that's not how it works. It's 50 years. If he's 50 years old and she can be 32, half his age plus 7. A little arithmetic involved here. Don't flip that around. A woman cannot be 50 and attract a 32-year-old man without raising eyebrows. Oh, she must be a cougar. She must be a MILF, a mommy I love to fuck. Anything that's kind of that you factor in there. So I looked around and I found my role model, the Duchess of Alba. She was the richest woman in Spain and perhaps in all of Europe. $7 billion. She had 14 titles. She had castles and palaces all over Spain. She had a collection of great art that would have done well at the Louvre or the Prada. She was married 3 times. The first time was a conventional marriage. She had 6 children. Her husband died when she was 50, and she remarried. She remarried a former Jesuit priest who had been her confessor. That may have raised a few eyebrows. And then he died too. And everybody thought, she was 75 then, her family thought, oh, Mama will live out a nice widowhood, a nice quiet time, dignified. Oh, did she fool them, that Duchess of Alba. She was 85 when she met Alfonso. Alfonso was 61. The children, understandably, had a fit. He must be after her money. And she said, no, he's not after my money. All he wants is me. But to shut the kids up, she gave $1 billion here and $1 billion there and a few castles and a few palaces. And she married the man. She had been a very beautiful woman when she was very young. She was a flamenco dancer. She was an accomplished equestrian. But as she aged, her new hobby seemed to be having facelifts and Botox. And by the time she was in her middle 80s, she'd had work. Now, she was my role model because she really liked those younger men. I'm not so keen on the facelift kind of thing, but I do, I do take a page from her book. And the two of them had a very nice life for about 3 years. She died when she was 88, a few years ago. Alfonso is now 61. I've seen pictures of him. He's a good-looking man. I'd just like to send a shout-out to Alfonso. I'm here, Alfonso. I don't have a title. I don't have palaces. I don't have $7 billion, but I'm here. Get in touch.